ago. This is the third year that we have passed it almost unanimously in both houses and are awaiting the governor's signature. And she has the opportunity to correct an old wrong. The Grieving Families Act, it's not about money. It's really about, and it's not about lawsuits, it's about the inherent accountability, respect, and trust that institutions owe us. The institutions that currently serve us with accountability, respect, and trust have nothing to worry about. They'll be virtually unaffected by the law. However, institutions and individuals who are reckless, careless, negligent, and who, God forbid, take the life of one of our loved ones, a newborn to a great-grandmother, will now be held accountable. Accountability for hospitals, truck drivers, police officers, and others is an inherently good thing. The judgment under the Grieving Families Act will never bring back the deceased party, but it is a minute price to pay to hold our institutions to high standards of accountability. Why is this bill so important? Currently, in New York State, we are under a very antiquated system where you can sue basically for what a person was worth monetarily. So that means if your grandmother dies wrongfully, or a child who's unemployed dies wrongfully, you're only able to sue up to the amount of that person's monetary value, what they're worth from having a job. And that's not fair, because if I lose my grandma, if I lose my father, whether he's a janitor or whether he's a CEO, that's valuable to me and my family. So we want to change this, again, like I said, unanimously almost, which means both sides of the aisle agreed 3 times in a row. Here we are in the 3rd year of this bill, and it is only just that Kathy Hoke will sign the bill. It is currently live. If she doesn't sign it by January 1st, it will die, and we will have to try again and wait a whole nother year. So we want her to sign it now. And just really briefly, because I'm up here and I'm hoping that this will happen very shortly, I have a bill with the great Assemblyman Jeffron Aubrey, and it is called Jury of Our Peers. We have a bill that says once you have served your time, once you have paid society back, you come out and you are living the life that you're supposed to live. You should not be banned from serving on a jury for the rest of your life. In my district, I have by far the highest rate. I'm one of the most incarcerated 2 zip codes in the state, and I'm not proud of that. But I know that people come back. They come back to their community, and they want to give back, and they want to be made whole, and they want to participate. And right now, I go down to Center Street often, and I look at trials, and you can see overwhelmingly that the juries do not reflect our community. And that is part of the reason why we get these absurd verdicts often. So that's a problem with us being selected, and that's also part of our problem, and I'll be coming to you in the future to talk about it. We know all the ways not to do jury duty. Okay? That's not justice. You have to be there to help the people who are on trial. They need people who are culturally sensitive, who understand their life, who have their lived experiences and share those experiences. So that's something we have to do as well. But for right now, I need her to sign Jury of Our Peers so we can make sure that many of our formerly incarcerated are able to sit on a jury. Thank you so much.
Senator Cordell Clark, give her a hand. And she'll come next week and lay it out on the broadcast. Before I bring in our new members, on December 29th is a birthday. And because my grandson will be 6 years old. And because he's going away, it won't be for his birthday, I want to give him his birthday cake today. Is that all right? Come on, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. One more time, man. All right, let's bring up the new members. Okay. Don't forget now, next week, come ready to get the books of Bishop Herbert Daughtry. 3 package, whatever you give, we're going to give you an autographed book. All right. When I call your name, raise your hand so I know who you are. Kevin Warrells. Is this Theodore Crawford? Okay. Jacqueline Johnson. And Professor Williams Myers. Okay. We're honored to have you all step forward and become members of the National Action Network. We need you, and we want you, your ideas, your thoughts, your participation. We are getting ready for days of battle, and we need all of the brain power and all that we can get. So we're glad you stepped forward. You are now officially members of this organization. Face the audience and welcome them. Welcome them. Welcome them to the National Action Network. Herman, give them orientation. Brother Griffith's not here. All right. Brother Herman will give you orientation. Let us all stand. Now, again, I want all of us to be here next week with Reverend Daughtry, Bishop Daughtry, and we're going to, from all divisions or all components of the movement, like I said, some of y'all support Eric, some of y'all don't, some of y'all support this or that. We all need to support the Neely family. That's why I wanted Chris to speak on what he felt. And because this is a ground that everybody wants justice, we want them together. Folk, I tell folk all the time, you ain't got to like me, but let's work together. You know, your teeth sometimes can bite your tongue, but you don't yank it out your mouth. Let us all stand with this family. All right. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now. Repeat after me. We're an African people, robbed of our names, our language, our families, our self-respect. But we shall rise, never to fall again. Up, you mighty race. We can accomplish what we will. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Shake hands with the one you next to. Shake my hand before you leave.